Morning. How did you sleep? Bit of a sticky one, wasn't it? There's good news and bad news. It's going to be another very warm and humid night tonight, but it is turning cooler as we head into next week. But certainly a hot one out there today. A bit more cloud around compared to yesterday for England and Wales. The sunshine rather more hazy and one or two very isolated heavy thundery showers across the southwestern corner. And as the heat builds through the day, we could spark another couple of thunderstorms, perhaps over parts of northern England. Greatest chance over northern Scotland. Still very hit and miss, but the chance of rumble of thunder, flash of lightning and a heavy downpour here. For the vast majority, it is a dry day. And for many, it's going to be hotter than yesterday by a degree or so across parts of England and Wales, but quite a bit warmer for much of Scotland and Northern Ireland, with temperatures here more widely into the 20s, mid to even high 20s across parts of northern Scotland, although not quite that high across the Northern Isles. For England and Wales, temperatures getting quite widely into the 30s, perhaps a 32 somewhere across eastern England, always a little bit cooler around the coasts. Now, as we go through the evening and overnight, still one or two thunderstorms possible over northern Scotland, but they should tend to fade away. For most, it is going to be a dry night, turning quite murky and misty with some low cloud around the coasts of southwest England and west Wales. But generally, a dry night, lengthy clear spells, and as I mentioned at the start, another pretty tricky night for sleeping, with some urban areas potentially staying over 20 degrees Celsius. And if that happens, it's what we call a tropical night. So yes, another difficult night for sleeping. Another hot one on Saturday, probably the peak of the temperatures on Saturday, but also tomorrow a greater chance of seeing more widespread thunderstorms, perhaps over western areas initially, but then sparking off through the afternoon, Wales, the Midlands, northern England, southern Scotland. The potential for some quite lively downpours, lots of lightning, possibly some hail and torrential rain is possible, which may cause some local flooding. So that's an area we're keeping a close eye on, because the risk of pretty nasty conditions during Saturday afternoon and into the evening. Still, they'll be hit and miss, not everywhere catching them. Much of Scotland will stay dry, most of Northern Ireland, most of eastern England looking dry as well. And that's where we'll probably see the peak of the temperatures. 33 or 34 is just about possible. The breeze will be picking up though, both today and tomorrow, more of a wind than recent days. And notice temperatures in the west tomorrow not as high, but it'll still probably feel pretty sticky, still pretty humid at this stage. But cooler conditions are on the way. We're going to lose the high pressure as we go through the second half of the weekend. It's this high sitting to the east of us, generating the southerly winds, and low pressure sitting to the west. That's why the heat is building at the moment. The low edge is closer in, generating potentially those nasty storms on Saturday. The high drifts away, and as it does so, the winds switch direction. So for Sunday, the winds are now coming in from the west rather than from the south, and that is a much fresher direction. So if you put the temperature profile on, we can see what's happening. Those southerly winds drawing up the heat, so another sticky one today. The heat continues through Saturday, but starts to pull away as those winds switch direction. So something a bit more comfortable, a bit cooler as we head through Sunday and into the early part of next week. Do keep up to date with the forecast. Best way to do that, of course, across social media. For more details on Sunday's forecast, you can watch Aidan's weekend video. That's available on our YouTube channel.